Hello and welcome to another News Minute by Volt Radio. Today we're going to be going over 3 stories just like we did last time. However, we have a panel discussion at the end with just myself, of course, until we can just, get a couple of people to jump on board with this show. Anyway, let's start. The creator of controversial GIF of President Donald Trump wrestling and beating what appears to be the CNN logo has stepped forward and apologized for his work. This apology comes one day after CNN identified the man, a Redditor or user of Reddit.com, attempted to make contact. The Reddit user shared the GIF last Wednesday of Trump pummeling a wrestler with the CNN logo superimposed on his face, which was later edited with sound and effects and tweeted by the president. In other news, a live-action The Jetsons series is reportedly in production. TV Line reports that the live-action version, which gave Robert Zemeckis of Back to the Future fame at the helm as an executive producer. In other television news, the series creator of the anime adaptation of Castlevania have reportedly taken the Assassin's Creed series under their belt, as reports of an Assassin's Creed anime adaptation are popping up on the web. In technology news, a report from KGI analyst Ming-Chi Kuo claims that Apple will be replacing the Touch ID feature of its previous iPhone devices with facial recognition, bringing it up to speed with some current Android phones. It is reported to operate just as quickly as Touch ID, so users used to using their thumbprint to access their phone and some features will expect nearly zero delay in daily usage of the new feature. And that's all for today's news. Now, for a new feature, we'll be introducing the News Minute discussion panel, where we mull over a topic and discuss it with listeners. Today's topic comes from a random thought I had today while driving. Is the world really this negative? The news, everything seems negative, and, I don't know if it's social media or the media in general, but, let's just kind of go over this topic for a minute. Is the world really just going crazy, or is it just our nearly limitless access to news that's making the world look like it's going downhill? This is a pretty valid question, and something that I ask myself quite a lot. I have no answers, really. But in theory, is the news perpetuating this negativeness that most viewers seem to attribute to the media? I know for a fact that I see more negative stories than I do positive, unless it comes to technology or gaming or entertainment. Politics are littered in negativeness, which is a given. But between the shootings, the crashes, the fires, the violence, it seems, those are the stories that take up the news. But is it that, or do we just remember those stories the most when we watch our daily news? Well, what do you think? Let me know any way you can. Well, that's it for the Volt Radio News Minute. Thank you for listening. This is Colin Schwager tuning out. Good evening.